Jaren Jackson Jr. just got traded. You are now a Utah Jazz. I didn't think I would say that. I didn't think the Jazz would be buying, bro. Like, this is crazy. 8-player trade. Let's break it down. Boom. So the Grizzlies traded Jaren Jackson Jr. to the Jazz. They included John Conchar, Jock Landale, cool little center from Australia, and Vince Williams Jr. in exchange for Walter Clayton Jr., cool point guard rookie, Kyle Anderson, Taylor Hendricks, George Niang, and 3 picks. The 2027 Utah Jazz pick, but the best of picks between them, the Cavs and the Timberwolves, the Lakers 2027 pick, and the Phoenix's 2031 first round pick. So there's a bunch of other trades I gotta break those down in the trade deadline video because so much stuff just happened today. But yeah, this is wild. Let me see what I think about this trade. So let's first and foremost, let's look at it from the Grizzlies, right? They actually no. You know what? We're going from the Jazz perspective. Let's be hypebeast. Boom. The Jazz projected starting lineup. You're looking at Isaiah Collier, Ace Bailey, LAURI Markkinen, Jaren Jackson Jr., Walker Kessler. Off the bench. Oh wait, no, I'm talking about Isaiah Collier. I forgot about Keontae George. LOL. I was just looking at the latest game. Keontae George starting, obviously. Off the bench, you got Isaiah Collier still, so you didn't really need Walter Clayton Jr. necessarily. I just said need twice. You still got Bryce Sensabaugh. You still got Kyle Filipowski. You got Vince Williams Jr. He's cool. You got and then cool backup center, I guess, and then cool role player. You know, cool player. And you already had cool players on the team. You already had like talent that just needed to get better. So like this is a good move for the Jazz to eventually get better, especially considering those picks were not going to be good. When you look at the Timberwolves pick, it was like betting on Ant leaving, right? Because if Ant's on the team, they're going to build around him. They're going to be good. So that pick wasn't going to be good. That Laker is not going to be good, most likely. The Lakers pick, when was the last time the Lakers was in the lottery? So like, you know what I'm saying? And the Phoenix pick, obviously, who knows? That could be really good, but 2031 is a long way away. They've been rebuilding for a minute already. So when you start developing talent, you start getting good guys, you got to start making some moves to get rid of some guys, right? When you look at what they lost, Walter Clayton Jr., again, he's cool rookie, but I haven't seen anything that was crazy elite from him, aside from he had that one poster, but still, you know. Taylor Hendricks, cool player, you know, but he hasn't really shown much, you know. It's like a Jarris Walker situation. He hasn't really shown much in terms of ability, you know. And then Kyle Anderson, it's Kyle Anderson. George Niang is George Niang. So they really didn't give up anything crazy. Now, on the other hand, Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. averages 5 rebounds a game. I don't have to say much, bro. like it was about time for him to go. It's a time to shake it up at some point with him and Ja, and you know what, the team construction. You already traded Bane. You might as well, you know, say get rid of the farm. You know, get rid of this little mess in between, and you just let's just start afresh. You feel me? So get him out of here. You got a cool young players in Walter Clayton Jr. and Taylor Hendricks, Vince Williams Jr. And then it's funny how I'm saying it for both teams. I'm like, oh, he's all right. But again, different team situation. You know, who knows? Right? Who knows? And then you got especially the 3 first-round picks, which you got to put it in context. They have 12 first-round picks in the next 7 years. And I seen this tweet said, boom, they own their first in the next 7 years. They got the most favorable first at Orlando, Phoenix. They got a top 4 first in 2027 for the Lakers. They got the best first, Cleveland, Minnesota, Utah. Again, they just got from Utah. They got a top 2 swap with Orlando 2029. They got a pick in 2030. They got a pick in 2031 with Phoenix. They have 6 second-round picks. They have hella picks, which again, you could use those picks over the years, or you could once you use some of the early picks and you start seeing the young talent in your team progress, you start seeing the picks that you got showing crazy upside. Boom, you could package some of those picks together on some 2K stuff, to KFT4Q stuff, trade it for somebody nice. So again, like this is a good haul for Memphis, especially in considering the context. You have a lot of assets that you could deal or use to be like, okay, boom, let's get active. You know what I'm saying? At some point, and you know, be the Utah Jazz of 2 years from now, when it's like, okay, boom, we got, or 2-3 years, be like, okay, boom, we got these nice players. You know, we got some good potential players. We got all these picks. Let's get a store, or let's get a nice role player, because this league with the second apron and stuff like that, you can't put all that money into a little amount of players, and they can't, and they don't produce, which is how we got here in the first place. So yeah, it was time for a shakeup. So now keeping Ja is not a problem. You could take with Ja, absolutely. You could take with him playing. He's not even he hasn't been playing because he's getting injured. He might go too. Who knows? He might go. He might stay. But at this point, it doesn't really matter because you're building a new team now. So yeah, I think this is a good haul for both for both sides, even though, you know, obviously people would want picks earlier, but like, hey, it's a good haul in my opinion. Again, who knows what could happen with the picks at the end of the day. And then, you know, again, Walter Clayton Jr. is still a rookie. He could even show something we haven't seen before. Taylor Henry's in a new situation, new opportunity. We can see him become a different type of player. So yeah, I think that they have a good foundation for the future. The Grizzlies do. And I like this trade. I like this trade, a blockbuster. I really want to get to all the other trades, but I don't even got time like that. So we gonna get to them later.